Hello everyone. Today I've introduced how to use the DINSTAR UC120 and set up the ring group. Ring group is one of the features for the phone system. Here is some step you have to take and end the ring group and make incoming call ringing. Here is a step as usual we said before. Of course you have to log in the UC120 and end extension and the physical phone if you have, and also have set the ring group. Here we can, from the gray, you can see there are a lot of extensions on there, and select as a group and the name and maybe support group or some other sales group or other groups. After that, you set the incoming call from the call control menu and routing. After routing, set the FXO or SIP trunk from the source and select a ring group as a destination. After this progress, and you can set the ring group for incoming call and handle the call. Later we'll show the call flow and demonstrate how to set it. Here's in our demonstration we use the UC120. Of course, you can set the UC100 and UC200, even UC315 is a bigger one for large enterprise. And we also use some physical phone. Here we can use our enterprise phone, physical phone. C66G and the GP series, and after that you can set up the whole environment. Here, let's see, we logged in already. Here is our UC120. After that, you'll see here is a status, and we have to follow the procedure to set up the call group one by one. First of all, you can set the extension here. As usual, you can set your SIP account, and you can add the new SIP account here. Of course, you can add the SIP physical phone. This is the step 3. And you can add the phone here, and select menu, select model, and enter your MAC address. Then we will automatically set up the DINSTAR phone here. Of course, your DINSTAR phone, after registration, you make sure the result is correct or successful. Here, our DINSTAR phone is registered already. Now, after set the extension and the phone, we have to set the ring group. Ring group, something like you call group, something like call group. Like you can set the one group with a different extension in the internal call. After incoming call coming, you can ring the whole group numbers, whole group extensions. Here we set the example already. Let's see, we name it as a technical support. Normally in the company or enterprise, there is always a technical support for maybe the customer service or help service and so on. And just now we set the extension already. Then you can select extension as much as you want. For example, you can set more or less, depends what you want to ring. And you can move back here. You can also select to here. After that, you can set the strategy. Here is a ring strategy. You can set different type of strategy, and let the phone, its extension, ring in different way. And we can set the ring group number or DID or ring type. It depends what you set. Here we can set our ring group number is 2000 as the example. After then, we set the trunk here because by default our UC120 got one FXO already, so we don't touch it, just leave it here as default, and that's all. And of course, if you have a SIP extension, you can add a SIP extension. After set this, we have to go to the call control here. is call control. As we see here, is call control and routing. Let's set the room group. Here is call control here, because since we want to demonstrate the incoming call to room group, here we set incoming call and from FXO, source from XO, and the destination is the room group. Here, appear one in the room group as we said before. Here we can set the room group here. After that, then your call group is set already. Actually, before the test the incoming call, outgoing call, you can set or you can test internally. For example, we set the phone here. I registered the phone already, by the threshold thing set already, registered already. Then you can set I can call the ring group. The other group member will be ring up. You see it? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Testing. We can test internally, and dial the ring group number, and the phone on the ring group ring already. Now we test the incoming call for the ring group. Let's see, I dial PSD number and the incoming call forward to ring group. You can see what will happen. Yeah, see? Hello, hello, hello. If I pick up the phone, other phone will hang up. So this is a demo. And before this, we can see that check from our SIP phone here, and they're all registered. And we can check our CDR. There are also a lot of the detail here, and we can see that from my caller is my handphone number here to FXO and ring group to 1, and all the detail here, and we use the codecs G711, and we can see that here one of the very good features you can click the details and see the call flow. And this call flow or SIP call flow will be help our technical support or your maintenance. We will give them more benefit for the troubleshooting. Here we can see the FXO, restart up, and the phone number coming and CID, all the details here on hold. Now here's a ring group. We can ring. We know that we can check which number is ring up. You can see it's number 1, and this is other number. Sorry, this is other number here. All the detail here, because this number pick up the phone and set by. We can see the signaling here as well. And caller signaling, call it signaling time, and it detected after ring and hang up. All the things in here. Very, very specific details here. It's very useful for debug purpose. Here we can see just now we test the ring group, We test the ring group already. We can see the hold call SIP flow here. If you click, and then you'll see the more detail codecs and the sub-parameter or SIP invite parameter here. And you can easily debug the problem. So you can export. This is stored in the memory, and you can export. And of course, you can see the PSD, the status. Here we also got the FXO. FXS. We can, because this is flash, the displayed result. You can refresh and pick up the phone. If you pick up the phone, we can see the if you pick up the phone, you can see the state term will hang up, hang up. So this is very useful troubleshooting tools. And if you have any problems, you can also use a debug, debug to debug the environment for FXO, FXS, even for networking purpose and other problems. So this is a service log you can export. Just now we mentioned about the whole purpose, the diagram for ring group. Here just now we said it is a successful ring up the phones and can make incoming call and the phone will pick up. But if you want to know the more detail, you have to set up and use your phone or physical phone or soft phone. Here I use soft phone. You can use another more physical phone here and register to test. So this is the whole process for the ring group.